Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff Depena, a.k.a. just me here. I don't know. I feel like I've been sticking with the old fits. But
Yeah, well, why not, Jeff?
yeah, you're right.
Stick to your
A.k.a.
roots.
old fits. I'm just being myself.
Say to yourself. One day have we talked about the origin of OFITs before on the podcast?
No.
You're the second one.
No, that's actually the one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually.
But have we talked about the origin story of OFITs on the podcast? I don't know. We don't have to.
we
We'll leave it
could.
for another day. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. You know, make sure you guys follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. But how you guys doing? How was your guys' week? You know what? I'm gonna start off with Jason because I always ask Jeff, but you know what? The people need to see. People need to know. How you doing, Jason?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
You know, chilling.
That's good. I like it. Chilling's always good. How was your weekend?
Epic.
It was all right. I was supposed to go to Medieval Times, but I didn't know that like it's popping. Like that. I just really thought that I could just drive there and then get some tickets and be done with it.
Yeah,
but no,
I thought
like,
too.
100% when you said Medieval Times, I was like, there's you and two other people there in the whole stadium.
Yeah,
literally.
I
Or
think
the
it
whole,
just
like,
depends,
arena.
the time you go, right?
Yeah, it was a weekend, so trying to
Yeah.
go on a Saturday, but that shit
Yeah.
was sold out all day, and I was just like, oh
Damn.
shit,
All day.
I fuck with Medieval
yeah,
Times.
it's a fun time.
I haven't been at Medieval Times since like middle school.
Yeah, me either. But when I went, eating with your fucking hands, like
That's some
makes you become one with the food.
And I think you could drink beer, right?
You can
definitely
drink beer.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But they gave you your big ass Pepsi in a mug that
The thing
felt
is,
like
it's like in
you know.
Buena Park and shit.
Yeah, fuck it.
I
Yeah.
know, but it's like out there.
Go out there, then spend some time at the Anaheim Packing House afterwards.
Ooh,
That's what we were supposed to do.
Hey, packing
Yeah.
district.
I think we just planned a boys trip. guys.
No, dude, that's true, right? Now that the packing district, like it's there, it just changes.
I do.
everything.
Honestly, after you guys showed me that place, dope.
It's legit.
It's legit.
And I heard there's a lot of good like breweries and bars in that general Anaheim Buena Park area.
yeah. I mean,
Why you say it so? Yeah,
just because
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still looking down on that area. Like,
that's what I feel like.
I feel like it's definitely like a distant cousin.
that you
But
don't
I-
really
but I-
talk to that much.
But I've been going a lot because I'm a Disney pass holder, and I feel like the Anaheim Buena Park natives are like, we
You
don't
got
like
to.
your kind.
because you're one of
I
those.
support your economy, damn it.
You live there because of me, anyways.
No, but fucking yeah, Medieval Times is a move. I need to go.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
I
But I
really.
guess though you got to plan it though.
Oh yeah, you need to at least reserve it a week before.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm down though. Like honestly, eating some food with your hands and drinking some beer.
Watch people joust.
Yeah.
Like
Watch people
medieval times.
Poke each other. I'm the red crew. You guys in the blue crew.
Damn. Gang
No,
shit.
you sit.
Is it on
together.
some like wrestling shit where it's like
Yeah, fuck yeah.
slightly real but not?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like they're probably really getting hit now.
I'm guessing from my last experience at Medieval Times
When you were 12.
when I was 12 years old, and I was like, oh my god, this is real. No, but they like this showmanship, and they're like,
yeah.
my clan, blah blah blah, because there's the red side and
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
The green side.
Yeah, exactly. And there's the different knights that fight against each other, and at the end of the day, like, the food that I remember was like,
like-
well, as a kid, it was pretty good. So that means it was all right.
Yeah.
Because kids' taste buds are like mid. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Very
kid taste
bland.
buds are the worst.
Oh my
dude.
God.
I will never trust a child's opinion on anything food related, dude.
You give them some dino nuggets,
used to
some
think
mac
fu-
and cheese,
Dude, I didn't eat
and some
spag-
bread. They're good.
I didn't eat spaghetti for like 5 years because I thought it was worms, bro. Like I was like, no, I'm not.
You just were not vibing
No,
with
I
those
think
fucking.
I saw someone throw it up once,
Oh.
and that's the type of shit that traumatizes
You know
a
what?
kid.
Speaking of traumatizing situations as a child, I went to watch The Grinch with Jim Carrey, and it came out when we were like, maybe like 11.
Yeah.
Anyways, I watched it at the theaters, and there's this. It was an interactive theater, I guess. And then when you went into his house, you could like they spray air on your
yeah.
feet until you feel like the rats running around his
Those
place.
are dope.
And then when he like blows his breath in the camera and it turns out green, they like sprayed something that smelled fucking weird.
You threw up.
No, I saw somebody else throw up.
Oh shit.
And ever since then, I didn't really like until recently theater popcorn
What the
What?
because the smell of the popcorn reminded me of that time.
damn? That's like a deep,
And which
that's
is
deep
weird.
cut trauma right there.
On it because it's weird. I'm saying not so recently because Monique is a big time
Theater
like
popcorn lover.
100%.
You're like, babe, we can't make out.
We spent so much time at the theaters like while we dated, and I was just like,
You're like
she's
gagging.
she's like, you want something? I was like, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? Or I'll eat a little bit. You know, you try to like feel okay, and then I'm fine with it now.
just
But
like gagging in the corner
for a
and
long
shit.
time, even now, I still go to the theater and I smell it. I'm like, Jim Carrey somewhere.
Jim, you think of Jim Carrey as well. You think of the Grinch throw up.
Literally that. No other Grinch, but that Grinch for sure.
Dude, I'm trying. I feel spaghetti was the one for me. I didn't eat spaghetti for the longest, dude,
yeah,
because it just reminded me of like
that
what was throw up,
worms.
and it looked like.
And I guess in your
Yeah.
kid mind, it like connected with worms and that
Yeah.
being disgusting.
for sure, dude.
Damn, you missed out on some good years of like
Good
spaghetti.
pasta and shit. I'm trying to make up for it.
Point of the story is kids don't know shit about
Kids
food.
don't know shit about shit, so it's like don't trust your opinion of medieval times food because
Exactly.
you're basing it off fucking
I mean,
childhood traumas.
it was a boiled potato, a grilled chicken, and like some other kind of meat, and you just eat it like that. But it was pretty. And maybe it was like a rotisserie chicken.
I used
so
to
it was
not
kinda
like chicken off the bone for the longest.
What?
Yeah, like almost up till like the
maybe
end of
because you
high
had some
school.
like not well cooked.
Probably like,
chicken on the
or
bone.
maybe I just thought it was gross, like just eating off the bone. I don't know. Now I enjoy the fuck out of that
yeah.
shit. I still enjoy like obviously like
You
the
know-
breast more than like a thigh though. Or
I
You
like,
agree
know,
with
really a breast more than a thigh?
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You're more of
breast is
a
my
white
favorite.
meat guy than a dark meat.
100%.
No.
Me too.
We're on two
You
different
like you
pages.
like the
dude.
dark meat, dude?
Yo, I made some. You haven't tried my thighs.
I
I
have,
haven't.
but I'm down.
No, I smoked some chicken thighs. So fucking good. Like it's the best kind of meat. Look, I get it. The best for you is that breast.
I'm not
You know
even
what I
thinking
mean?
about
Like-
that. I just think it tastes the best.
You
I'm a
think
big
so?
wing guy.
Yeah, I like wings.
Okay, yeah.
And white meat is wings. Or wings or white meat.
No,
It's like a
Yeah, I think
combo.
so.
it's a combo of white and dark meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because you're getting that like drum part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
yeah,
do. Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
Wings are definitely like the best of both worlds.
But I'm saying the breast isn't the most like unless you're eating rotisserie breast because then it's a little juicy.
Mm.
I love how we're going into chicken here,
No,
dude. though.
chicken is good.
No, like
Pro chicken,
no,
bro.
pro chicken podcast, dog. No, but breast though. Look, you gotta
I'm
try.
definitely the breast guy.
Yeah,
Breastises.
breastises is I guess is the way to go on some tostadas, but not up in here.
No, you know what though? It's true. Like I think some people, everybody has different taste buds. Like everybody
true.
likes different shit. I
Like-
think it's still visual for me too, though. It's something about
Gotta
like
ask.
dark meat.
How do you take your steak?
Medium.
Okay,
Medium rare.
okay,
Medium.
we're a good. Yeah, I'm into medium and medium rare. Like if
No,
I'm getting
still
a good
between medium
a
and
medium well.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, yeah, I'm between medium and medium rare.
Yeah.
But we're at an average a medium.
Like if I'm at
podcast.
like
Yeah, for sure.
if I'm getting steak at like some mid ass place, I'm getting medium well, bro. Yeah, because it's
Wouldn't
like
you
I don't. I feel like I want to cook.
You don't
even
trust
better.
the meat, so
Yeah.
you want to burn the shit in. I wouldn't even have ordered the meat.
Exactly.
You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
Like,
But at a good place for sure, you get.
I'll order some pasta
Yeah, exactly. But at a good place, definitely.
or a
get
burger. Yeah,
Medium,
for sure.
medium rare. Like man, I don't know. It's probably delicious. Though.
You gotta have like some steakhouses in Vegas, or I haven't had one. I had one out in like West LA. It's pretty good, but you have it medium to medium rare,
I was at a steakhouse in
just
Mexico
like
City,
butter.
and it was like one of those. I forgot what steak it was exactly, but it was like still kind of cooking though. Like it came out like it was still like
Sizzling on the plate.
It wasn't a plate. It was like
a skillet.
It wasn't even a skillet. It was like on a rock, bro. It was like straight up like on this rock, and it came out later than everyone. Like I was getting mad, bro. Like I was
hate
like,
that.
Like
I
everyone,
fucking hate that. Don't you
everyone's
hate when you-
eating and
yeah.
shit. Luckily, I was tipsy, so it didn't. I was like, it was easing my.
But you could get to that level of tipsy where you're like easy,
Nah, I
but
wasn't-
also you're like a little bit like, what
I
the
wasn't at the
fuck
point
is
where
going
I'm
on?
just about to like flip a
I'm
table.
about to
and shit.
fucking fuck somebody up right now.
No, I wasn't like that. But then when it came out, dude, I was like, yes, the wait was worth it. And then I was rubbing it in everybody's face because they're done.
Yeah.
And they're like, damn, that shit looks good. I'm like, you damn right, this shit is good.
Watch me eat this.
No, but that shit I got medium, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, medium.
I'm a noob. I'm noob when it comes to like
To, like, eating-
expanding
yeah,
like
yeah.
my
Taste buds?
My taste buds when it comes to steak for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
I
down to
agree.
eat pretty much anything though. Like
Right.
I'm not opposed to.
Have
like,
you had
trying
Brazilian barbecue?
Not in a long time.
Not in a long time, but you've had it before.
I've had it before. Like I've
Okay.
had chicken heart.
Yeah, but what's that? There's the special. It's like a picanha or something like that. That's a special one that they make. It's like it looks like a like it's rolled up, but it's not rolled up. You know what I'm talking about? Like, have you been to a Brazilian steakhouse and they cut it and it's like a not heart shape but rolled shape. Anyways,
It's delicious.
amazing.
Delicioso.
Yeah.
Where did you get that at?
I've been to only a steakhouse in Cancun.
That's
Oh, okay.
Cancun, bro.
I feel like that's the only one I've been to, but I feel like there's another one that's out around here. But no, not Fogo de Chao. There's another one.
They just opened one up like down the street on Topanga.
You know
Well,
what's
anyways.
crazy though? When I went to Cancun, like the seafood was good, but like in terms of like food options, it was kind of lame. Like Cancun, but you know what place was fucking sick? Mexico City, dude.
Yeah,
They
no, I heard
had
the food there is amazing.
At like so many choices of like
And of
different
anything.
shit, and it was just everything was delicious. I don't think I had one bad thing.
I've always wanted to go to see Mexico City.
Mexico
yeah.
City is.
Did you see the iconic like the angel, the one where all the traffic goes around? You know,
Yeah,
like in the
yeah.
downtown area.
Yeah, I did.
That's fucking dope. I
No,
always wanted to see
Mexico
that
City.
shit.
Mexico City is one of those cities. It's like there's everything. It's like one of the best cities in the world. I gotta assume. Like you could find anything to do, anything
Wow.
to eat, anything to see.
This sponsor is Mexico.
Shit, I'll take it. Mexico,
For real,
fucking
man.
sponsor.
Yeah, we'll promote you all day,
Because I
all
went
night.
to Guadalajara too. That shit was tight. But
Yeah, Guadalajara's dope.
Guadalajara's
You should
dope.
check out Guanajuato. That's a good like historic city.
I went to San Miguel Allende. Isn't that in
Oh, yeah,
Guanajuato? Yeah.
Yeah.
San Miguel Allende is nice, but it's definitely like super. A lot of Americans there.
Okay.
And it's old school. Like it's
Okay.
definitely like all the
Very
streets are
old,
all
yeah.
cobblestone,
Yeah.
and all the buildings are old school. Like
Yeah.
you definitely
The
feel like
paint,
you're
yeah.
like in the fucking 1600s or some shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it's fucking nice. Mexico's nice, man.
How did we get in the conversation of Mexico? I
Food.
love it. Food always good. And you know where I could segue this food to? We went to Taps. And we tried some food.
We did, dude. Shout out to TAPS.
No, honestly, one of the best experiences I've had at a place that I've had no clue about. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna let Sam take the floor because I'm biased.
No, yeah, you are. And I was gonna say, I was gonna tell Jason, I was like, I'm gonna score low just so that Jeff's like, what the fuck?
Sam was coming in lowballing, bro.
You know, so I come in, I check out the spot. Jason's sitting there. I hit up the bar. The bartender's real nice, real cool. You know, sometimes they have the
Shout out to Edgar on the ones and twos. No,
points to the place, to Taps. I love a place that has their beer and wine. It's a beer and wine place. Beer and wine menu chalked up on the wall. Like that just some points for the vibe. You know what I mean? Like
definitely a vibe, like a good vibe.
yeah,
check.
like
that's a good
when you
vibe
walk
check.
in and you see that, you're like, oh, all right. This place knows a thing or two of what they're serving you. You know what I mean? So I asked the guy. No, I asked Jason. I was like, "What'd you get?" Oh, I asked him for some this or that, and then he gave him, I don't know what it was, a mango beer.
Like mango lassi type beer. Because I asked for a sour.
There you go. You asked for a sour.
They
and-
always have like a good selection of sours.
Yeah.
No, and he knew, like the bartender knew. He's like, and so I was like, "Oh, hey, I'm looking for a hazy. You got anything on a hazy?" And he was just like,
If I'm gonna tell you something, if there's one person at that bar who's like, what is it? The people, the wine specialists, what are they
A
called?
sommelier.
A sommelier.
Beer sommelier?
Edgar's a beer version of a sommelier. I'm gonna keep it real with you, because
Bro.
he's like he's the type of person that like he's definitely gonna enjoy the taste of his beers. He's gonna know every single type
and
of beer.
enjoy to recommend something.
Exactly.
And that's what it looks
From
like.
stouts to sours to hazies to single IPAs, double IPAs.
It looks like he drinks from the bar. Not literally from
He's
the bar.
drinking out the tap. Damn.
No, I meant like he's like
Daryl's gonna fire him, bro.
like drinks it, and like he knows his beers that are on the
definitely
tap.
does.
You know what I mean? Like,
He used to work at 818 Brewery too.
oh really?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He does give off brewery guy vibes.
No, I feel like like Edgar's definitely like if I ever started a brewery, Edgar'd be on the team.
he'd
He'd be on the team for sure.
we're starting one.
No, straight up. Like
It's called the U.S. Brewery, Unlucky Specialist. We'll get a lot of
US
people.
Brewery. We're gonna get all the Bud Light. Dweebers.
Exactly.
Don't worry, we're gonna have a Good Light Pilsner for y'all. Is that a pill? That's a Pilsner.
It's a
right?
pilsner.
Yeah, it's a Pilsner.
For sure. But back to taps. I asked him for a hazy. The guy recommends the one that Edgar recommends the one that I got. Beautiful, smooth drink. The tap wasn't out. It was like perfect. You know what I mean? Like the vibe was immaculate. There's a painting of Dodger Stadium to my left. There's TVs. And I was telling Jason, that's one thing for me. One of the points, one of the criteria for me, or like a side criteria is there a TV in the place? I have ADD. I don't want to look you in the eyes all the time. I kind of want to look around and see, there's a TV.
Not only is there a TV in the place, there's a shit ton of TVs,
exactly.
and they have the big screen, the projector.
And I haven't even like scratched the surface of the place, right? I've talked to you about the vibe. The music is amazing. The music they had in there made me feel like, all right, I like this. It's music I listen to.
It's because it's definitely like a personal touch. Like whoever's behind the bar,
yeah,
like they're gonna play what they're like fucking with, and that's kind of tight though,
right?
Like because then you're gonna get the like, and everybody's not gonna play
the
anything
vibe of
outlandish,
that person.
but you're gonna
Exactly.
get the vibe of that person. It's gonna
For
be
sure.
like you'll hear fucking country to hip hop to some rock. Like Edgar has like rock and roll Mondays, like Rage Against the Mondays.
Oh,
So he
okay.
plays like Rage Against the Machine, all that type of shit. So it's like
dope.
different type of vibes every night type of shit.
No,
Nice.
it was honestly a great spot just to feel it, like to be in. There's a couple arcade machines right there that you could play at. But the food though.
Speak on it.
The food. Like you usually don't talk about like gastropubs like that or bars like that because the either the beers are really good and then the food's like I got chicken tenders and fries. No.
Yeah,
No. Let me tell you, we ordered a pizza recommended by Edgar. It was the buffalo
chicken pizza.
Amazing. Came out piping hot. Wasn't sitting there.
Not
wasn't frozen.
Not
exactly.
frozen.
No, 100% wasn't frozen.
Yeah.
That dough was made then and there. I mean, not
Well,
then
the
and there,
dough's
but like,
definitely made
like
before,
But you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like the dough
It's
is
homemade. Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly. It's homemade. You could taste it in the pizza. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like beautiful like flavors, crunchy, soft. Oh my god.
Shout out to Daryl hooking us up with some nachos on the house.
facts.
Hooked us up with the pulled pork nachos.
And the pulled pork nachos are like everyone's favorite there. Like even like anybody who doesn't go there, that's the first thing that's gonna pop out because everybody loves pulled pork and
delicious.
shit. And it doesn't disappoint. That shit.
No, and it's not these kind of. Think about it. These not these kind of nacho. And look, we got the happy hour version,
It's a smaller,
which is a
version,
smaller
which
version.
is good.
No, and let me tell you,
I'm glad we got that shit.
the amount of pork and meat that was on that was enough. I can't imagine the full version.
There was still like meat and like nacho cheese and whatever else is on it, like left over after the chips. Like it was the ratio was more on the stuff on top
Exactly.
of it than the chips. Because sometimes like it's too much chips and not
And then you
enough
don't have
shit.
exactly.
It was like it was like damn, like I
No.
could just eat the rest of this
Exactly.
shit. It was like a good ratio there.
No, and what I'm telling you, we got a small. I can't even imagine the full version.
It's huge. No, definitely.
Massive.
No, definitely. Like it's at the very least a 2-person.
Oh, 100%.
But it's
Very
probably
least
a 4-person.
exactly.
attack.
You could easily.
If you're going there
you know what I
hungry
mean?
as fuck, you'll share it with another person.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah. If you and the other person
But
are
if you're
hungry,
going there just to like chill, drink
And
some
munch
beer,
on-
and
munch
munch on
on
something,
thing-
you probably need 4
oh,
people
for sure,
that shit.
for sure.
That
for
shit
sure.
is big, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I-
lie
I-
though,
I
I
get-
took it down once. I took it down. I went there on an empty stomach. I was like, chop it down, bro.
Give it to me.
I chopped it down like a fucking oak tree. I was like, bah!
Yeah.
I was working on that shit. Bah!
Good thing there's a Dodger game. I got 9 innings of this
impressing
shit.
motherfuckers. This is before the pitch clock. I was like, bah! No, but it's delicious. The food there is fucking good, bro.
They have a hummus plate that my cousin showed up.
I'm glad your cousin showed up and got that shit.
It got
Yeah.
different shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because also
And wings too.
the wings that are famous that people love that you read online and they got reviews over the wings, but also the cauliflower wings. They were my cousin's wife's cousin.
Yes.
Your cousin's cousin.
Yeah, my cousin's cousin ordered the wings, the cauliflower wings, and they said that was amazing. And you know what I mean? Everything, the hummus plate. They got a hummus plate with olives and cucumbers and fucking hummus and tzatziki and all this shit. It was amazing. Amazing.
Beats.
At a spot that has like beer and wine. They had my cousin's wife had sangria. She was just like, it's one of the best. She
For
had
the non-wine
She had
drinkers.
both. She had the dark sangria and the.
I mean, for the non-beer drinkers, because I feel like a lot of people go in and they're like, fuck. Like,
just beer.
Just beer and wine. Like, and a lot of people want like a mixed drink.
Right.
Get the sangria. They have a Moscow Mule. It's obviously all like wine based and shit. And like, but it's just as good. And,
Right.
and also, fuck it. Brunch on a Sunday, you can get mimosas.
Exactly.
Like, the mimosas are fire, bro.
And I saw the breakfast menu.
Breakfast menu is good. That's a whole nother podcast on its own.
That's
a
another
Sunday.
one.
That's a
another
Sunday
one we gotta
football.
go try out.
Yeah.
Oh, football season's coming up. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da. And we could try out some fucking brunch.
I feel like Taps, like, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely like
That's definitely your spot.
It's my favorite place in the valley to go to, and it's also, I feel like, a valley hidden gem. I feel like not enough people know about it.
Not enough
Because it's kind of
Galicians.
tucked away in like a plaza where you wouldn't think something that's dope would
There's
be
a
there.
fucking 24-hour fit. Oh no,
Yeah,
LA
it's right
Fitness.
next to the LA Fitness. It's next to
There's
the
an Outback.
massage envy.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Do you think you're going into the massage envy, but you're
There's
actually
next-
going into
Yeah,
Taps?
exactly. It's next to an Outback. You know what I'm saying? It's like next to like
The
different
main
things.
business there is the Chick-fil-A.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, Wendy's. Like
Yeah.
it's like you wouldn't think like a fucking good, like a delicious ass like
Amazing.
gastropub would be there, but
I usually only know that area is because I go to the Galleria market, the Korean market across the street.
exactly that's a great market too.
I love that place. You can get all this good shit there. And anyways, but like now that I know about Taps, like you have a spot to go to
No,
right
Taps
there.
is
you know what I
definitely
mean?
a
Like,
valley hidden gem. Like,
For sure.
It's great.
Venetians out there.
Yeah, all the Venetians, bro. I'm gonna start calling people that. Venetians, the Venetians, the Venetians, bro.
Because think about it, we can't. Valionians.
Valley, because we're like, you know, a lot of times LA likes to exclude the valley.
Oh, for sure.
Even though it's all LA County, but they don't like to include. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
I love LA, but I ain't trying to be.
And they're not trying to
I'm
be the
not trying to
valley.
be
It's
LA.
fine.
I'm not trying to claim the 213.
I get it. We're not all cramped up here in the valley, unless you
Exactly.
live in Panorama.
So fuck it, Venetians, bro. Moral of the story: Venetians.
Venetians.
Go to Taps.
Go
man.
to Taps. Try it out.
Would
Support small businesses.
Are we giving it a 5 out of 5?
I'm giving it a 5 out of 5.
Let's
if there
go.
Was, if there was 10 stars, I'd give it 10 stars. No, 5 out of 5. Definitely amazing spot. It checked the vibe check. It checked the beer check. It checked the food check.
Honestly, I haven't even really tasted the wine yet, so I can't even speak on the wine. But I'm sure it's good. I don't even know that. I can't even speak on the wine because I don't think I've ever drank the wine there.
You like
Unless
wine?
it's in the sangria and shit. I don't know how they really do that. But
Well, you did try some wine. You had a mimosa, didn't you?
no, but the mimosa champagne.
Sparkling wine. Well,
Is
champagne.
sparkling
It's
wine?
champagne.
It's
Well,
champagne.
depends.
Champagne's its own thing, I think.
Well, champagne is only champagne if it was the grapes were grown in Champagne, France. Other than that, it's sparkling wine.
Damn.
Educated.
Sommelier Samuel. Sommelier Samuel, dog.
Other than
Deep
that-
in the cut, dog. Spin it.
Other than that, it's Welch's grapes with fucking bubbles.
Is that true?
No, it's true.
All right.
No, unless
I feel like I learned something right now.
yeah. Sometimes you'll get a bottle and it's just this brute all big.
Yeah,
you have to
exactly.
read it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it says because the grapes weren't grown in Champagne, France. It says sparkling wine.
all right. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna look out for that.
Yeah.
Be like, this is a fucking lie.
And that's why the more expensive champagnes are champagnes because they're grown in Champagne, France.
Champagne
That
France.
makes sense. You
Yeah.
know, now it's all coming together.
There's something else like that it's only that because it's grown in that place,
Scotch.
right?
It's whiskey how we know it, but like it's Scotch if it's
If it's
like made in Scotland.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit, I didn't even know that. Dude.
Yeah.
So whiskey and Scotch are technically the same thing,
They are.
but if it's Scotch is from
Scotland,
Scotland,
yeah.
and whiskey is anywhere, but probably American mostly.
I don't know.
No,
if
there's
I don't
whiskey.
know.
Yeah, but or is it bourbon? Because bourbon isn't that like American whiskey?
Is that I have no
Or are
idea.
they all in the same? I feel like bourbon, Scotch, and whiskey are
Okay,
all
great
in like.
question.
I know that we're looking stupid.
No,
to everyone
no,
else,
it's
but
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, dude. Great segue.
Back to
'cause
our
love
is there a
fucking
distillery?
taps, but I have a dream of one day owning my own bar. But see, I feel like the way to go is to be like a specialty type of bar, kind of like beer and wine only, or wine only, or whiskey, like type of shit like that. So you could keep the vibe dope, and you kind of make it a little exclusive. I don't know. I'm just
But then
I'm
you
just
gotta
thinking.
have like vibe behind you. Like you don't have vibe. You have to, no, you have to have like a way like you have to be Jay-Z to do that shit. You know what I mean? Like because then how are you gonna make profit? You know what I mean? Like you're going into the business trying to make profit. If you're only like a selective like a wine,
Well, I
you
feel like
gotta test the market and know that the people in that general place
There's
that you're gonna open up are really wine like connoisseurs or just whiskey connoisseurs or vodka. Like I see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because in Santa Clarita there's a cigar place where you can just go to hit smoke
I was
your
about to
cigar.
say
You know
that,
what I mean?
like-
Like so the people fuck with that, but you gotta know
I was
where
about to say, I feel like beer and wine place, it's like beer only places, beer and wine places, wine only places, and cigar places kind of have that market. They kind of
Yep.
like, they're the ones that did it the best.
Right.
I don't know if you can do like a bourbon and whiskey only.
maybe Nashville.
Or like, yeah, I think maybe Nashville probably.
You know
but
what I
like,
mean?
Like I guess if you go to a distillery, but I'm pretty sure I don't think I've been to a distillery, but they have different types of drinks there. It's not just fucking whiskey and like
Right.
bourbon and shit. It's like you could have a beer there.
Right.
You could have a fucking mimosa. You know what I mean? Like it's not just that. So I feel like a lot of those, like when you have that liquor license, it's easier to like expand on different shit.
And it's harder to get a liquor license. That's why most people like taps have just a beer and wine.
Yeah. No, I
It's
feel like
easier to get
but
with
I
beer and
also
wine.
fuck with that type of vibe though, because I feel like it kind of attracts a certain customer.
100%.
I was just wanting to get there.
Yeah, it attracts a certain customer and it keeps a certain vibe. And a lot of the
We
beer,
talked about this.
yeah. At
At
Tabs,
Tabs,
honestly.
yeah.
And I've talked about it with Amber a lot too, because it's like we go to another place called Lincoln Hops in Atwater Village. It's
Yeah.
very similar to Tabs, but it has its own type of food vibe where it's more like sausages
It's
and like
German
German
brats.
sausages, but now they're like mixing with Brazilian food
Right,
because
right,
it's
right.
like the Brazilian owners took over it, but they're still keeping like the same
That-
vibe,
yeah,
but
yeah,
they're just
yeah.
adding their touch to it. But like, it's definitely just beer,
Yeah.
no wine though. The wine because they have their wine place next door, but they don't own it. But it's like there's a wine
yeah,
only
yeah.
bar next door, so I don't think they want to step on their toes and shit.
And that's what they stick to. Their lane, right?
Yeah.
You know what I
but
mean?
I feel like it keeps a certain type of crowd.
right.
It's like kind of like, and they close.
And it closed at as a beer and wine
Tabs
place.
closes at 10 or 11,
Right.
and I feel and Lincoln Hops closes at 10 or 11.
Or like on the weekends they'll close midnights. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
If it's like
even.
packed,
Yeah.
and like there's a game on, and
Yeah.
like but that's
it's
because
like-
they have that certain crowd,
Exactly.
and a lot of the same
And
people
they know
go there.
they know it's not gonna get like crazy where they're gonna have to call like cops or anything like that.
Nothing crazy.
Like a bar
People do
where
that
people are
ju-
there till 2-3 in the morning
And this is the thing.
and just like doing fucking blow in the bathroom.
100%. It's the truth. No, but it's the fucking truth though. Like it's like, and for better or worse, like there's certain type of bars where the people are doing blow in the bathroom, and there's other bars where people are just shitting and pissing in the bathroom. They might be doing blow in that bathroom too. Who fucking knows? But it's like it's just a different.
But
It's
they-
closing at 11.
They're gonna go do some other shit at another
It's
bar.
like you could do whatever you want after here,
For real.
But this place has a certain.
And that's what I like about
I
this
like
type of
that
places.
too. No, I love
like
that
Taps.
shit. Like I
For
feel
sure.
like the older I've gotten, I appreciate those
Sure.
places a lot more.
This is a recurring theme here on the podcast. The older we're getting, the more comfortable we're like. Look, it's cozy boys all summer long, fellas.
Shit, I just got off work. So
You know what I mean? Like just trying to be comfortable.
Dude, definitely. But see, like Jason, remember, like fucking. And this is the thing. A lot of people that go to Taps went to this place. Fucking. Damn. Now it's fucking
Crazy Harry's.
Crazy fucking Harry's.
Crazy
A lot of
Harry's.
people that go to Taps went to Crazy Harry's, but I feel like Crazy Harry's was like till fucking 2.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
every night,
Yep.
night, or whenever you would go there, it'd be till 2. So it
Because
kinda,
the owner ran it like a
It
bar.
would kind of spill out. Like I feel like it would get like a little too rowdy. Sometimes.
It would.
It'd get-
Sometimes, yeah.
like not always. It was a good vibe there, but it was like I feel like you start attracting a certain crowd, and you
Yeah.
start generate like the people that are there. They're like, "Fuck it, I can stay here till 2, so I'm gonna get fucking blasted."
Right.
It's like when a place closes at 11, you're like, "Fuck, I gotta go
You gotta
somewhere else
know-
or go home."
There's
Like,
got to be a
Yeah.
sign when the Carl's Jr. across the street closes before you do.
True.
bro, I remember when Matt got fucking food poisoning from that Carl's Jr.
Oh my God,
That
we'll
was
never forget it.
hilarious. I won't
Another
go into
time.
too much.
Yeah.
I won't go into too much detail, but that shit was
That was
fun.
diarrhea.
That was diarrhea and throat, and that's not me going into too much detail. That's the least of our concerns. But yeah, no, I mean, Crazy Harry's kind of tried to do that, beer only bar, but with till 2.
But it just like you said, it brings that kind of person, that kind of crowd out. That
no,
like
just at the end of the day, like you just get more fucked up, and
Right.
you'll become that kind of person.
Facts.
Like the person like that you almost don't even want at like a bar if you owned it.
I think we think about it that way because we were young at the time, so we were down with that. But I feel like we were at our age now at the time that Crazy Harry's was around. I feel like we'd still not get as fucked up, but I mean fucked up, but leave earlier.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like you're like, fuck it, I'm tired.
yeah.
You know what's funny though?
Maybe not,
because we used to go
because you just get so comfortable.
because the Crazy Harry's when he sold it and then he sold it to that
The guy.
this other dude
Jay.
Yeah,
Jay,
I was just calling
Jay.
Jeff.
No, Jay. But
Jay.
see, everybody fucked with it more when that dude Jay was there.
Because it wasn't
But-
he a little more loose with
But
the,
I felt like I fucked it more when it was
Me too.
the Crazy Harry owner. But everybody
Yeah.
was like, "Nah, fuck that. It was whacked then." I'm like, I don't know, bro. Maybe I didn't know any better.
Which owner? Because I know, remember one didn't let you. Because there was a time where you weren't allowed to get, the taco place next door, or was it? There was a taco place next door, right?
There was,
There
but they would
was,
close
yeah.
early.
Yeah, no. But let's say you got there early for happy hour. There was one owner who didn't let you bring the food in. There was another owner who did let you bring the food
I don't
in.
even remember, dude.
I
I
feel
don't
like
think
they both did.
I
Oh,
I was,
maybe I
ne-
was
trust.
wrong.
I was never there for happy hour.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
there pretty
true.
early.
I feel like I would only go there on the weekends.
really we go there a lot.
Well, the thing is, I was at
feel
Los
like-
Sierra. I was at Los
Yeah,
Sierra.
you were at
right
La
now,
Sierra.
so,
We'd-
like,
We'd go like sometimes even Wednesday through the weekend, but it
Yeah.
was like Thursday for sure. I remember
For
being
sure.
there.
I'm pretty sure in the
Yeah.
summer I would go there on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like usually, because I was in Riverside, so I wasn't really going.
Yeah, we fucked with that place a lot, as well as Casey's. Casey's, see, that's a place. That's what you're talking about. Casey's is a type of place that feels
Is that a
fits,
Valley Gem?
that fits a niche.
It's a Valley Gem for
oh,
sure.
for sure.
I haven't been there in so long.
Same.
Dude.
It fits a niche. It fits a. You gotta be
You can't
of a
cuss.
exactly. You can't cuss. You could. Oh, there's only is there no beer? There's no beer. There's only well
Yeah,
drinks.
cash
Well drinks,
only.
yeah.
Cash only. So like it kind of kicks out a certain like crowd too because
It kind of does.
because you can't cuss there, you can't be all rowdy, and it's like older people trying to have a good time.
I love that we brought that up because that's also kind of a thing. They're keeping a certain vibe.
Right.
It's like a filter without being offensive, but it's like a filter.
This
though.
is what it is.
You're filtering a
it's
certain
the no
type of
shirts, no
crowd.
shoes, no service. This is
No cussing.
fuck you. We
Cash.
do what we want. No service.
Yeah, straight up. I remember when we first go there, it was so hard for us not to cuss.
Fuck. There'd be times where they'd have to come and tell
No, they'd
us,
be
like,
like, hey,
because
can
you
you
get
guys-
3 warnings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a game, like you get 3 strikes and you're out.
Dude,
like they
and
tell
I
us.
remember they used to have like these little blocks where like if you wanted to talk to somebody, you had to give it to them.
Yes.
I remember this.
Dude, and at the by like some dude to my ex at the time gave her that block, dude. I was so mad. I was like, what the? Like I just couldn't. I don't know what. I was like, what do I do? Like you're kind of being polite, but you're being mad disrespectful.
You see her with me.
Oh man, I'm just getting flashbacks. I was so
I'm already angry for you,
I was
Jeff.
so pissed. But you know what's funny though is that's also another filter.
For sure.
It like keeps away like a creep in a way.
Exactly.
Because then it's like if she returned, because she basically would have to return the block. It's like, oh, that means she's down to fucking talk to you.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like another filter. That's kind of dope.
That's what I
Kinda
liked about it.
complicated,
No,
but
it's complicated, but it kept that certain crowd there. You know what I mean? Those regulars there. It was old people, but other people that enjoyed that culture. You know what I mean? There was that music that they played. That it was only that type of music.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
it was always a certain type of music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, and then if you weren't fucking with it, you just go down this
I hope
like 2
everybody
doors,
in that band is still alive.
3 doors down.
Same.
What was it? What was the Scotland Yard or
Scotland Yard was
Yard.
a
It was
fucking
3
degenerate place.
Oh,
it was
fuck.
literally the
It's
complete
the
opposite.
of Casey's, and it's like 3 doors down.
Yeah, straight up.
There's a billiards place in between them.
Yeah.
Which was pretty dope, but you couldn't drink there. You could only smoke
Most
cigarettes.
billiards places you can't really drink unless it's fucking
Fantasia.
Fantasia.
When we were
fucking,
trying to, oh, bro, story of Fantasia. We went to brunch with Jeff and Amber,
Yeah.
right? One Sunday, and we bring the baby with us, you know, because fuck it, parent lives.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get there, the baby's asleep. She's much younger at this time, you know, whatever. We eat, we're getting our drink on. We're still drinking, so we're like, oh, let's go somewhere else, and then we could chill and whatever. We're walking down Main Street, or where the fuck the street is, right there in Burbank, and we passed Fantasia, and I was like, they were like, oh, it's not open, probably. I was like, we should just go, and then we passed by it, it's open. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Would you take? I'm just asking. Have you been to Fantasia in Burbank?
Yeah. I believe so.
Is it okay for one to take a baby there?
No,
Yeah,
it smells like
fuck
fucking
it.
cigarettes.
Yes, thank you. Inside, not outside. Outside is the
It smells
cigarette
like
place.
fucking cigarettes inside.
No, it does not. You can't smoke cigarettes in there.
I'm glad Monique called the audible. And was
She
like,
said no. We are not fucking taking a baby. I was like, what do you mean? Why
because
not?
me and Amber went after, like a
Yeah.
couple weeks
Yeah,
after,
yeah.
and we were like sitting there, we're like, yeah, Monique made the right call.
Oh shit.
No, come on. It's a perfectly family friendly place.
No, it's not.
There is food. There is games. There is TV. What more do you ask? It's like fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Might as well.
Chuck E. Cheese for grown degenerates. Chuck E. Cheese for grown degenerates. Good call by Monique. Good
Just-
audible.
We were at the Barney's.
Yeah,
Any
not,
better.
not any better, honestly. I was like, fuck it.
Fuck it, we're here. Speaking of, we went to Barney's and some dude was fucking yayed the fuck out.
Oh, that's right.
Like, I mean, he comes up to us and this is still fucking early. This is like 11 a.m. because we did
did brunch
brunch
kinda
early.
early, yeah.
The guy comes up to us and he's like, yeah, bro, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Oh, the Warriors, you know, because it was like during the
Some.
playoffs.
He offered us cocaine like at 11. He was like, "You guys
He's like,
down?" I'm
hey,
like, "No."
hey, he's like, hey, I'm about to sacar la bolsita, like something like that,
Yeah.
like in the bathroom. Y'all down? And we're like, nah, we're good, bro.
Yeah.
That fool was in there for like 30 minutes.
We thought he
Oh,
died.
Jesus.
I was like, "Did this dude OD in the bathroom?" Bro?
Yeah.
Someone go check up on my boy, bro.
Yay the fuck out.
He came out. He was fine.
Burbank's Barney's Beanery.
Burbank's very own.
Triple B's.
Burbank's very own. Shout out to Burbank.
For
Don't get
real.
arrested.
But moral of the story, check out Tab's Gastropub. An amazing place.
I think we just gave our ratings for a lot of places too. That we're like, none of these places.
Don't check them out. We've been to a lot of places.
Don't go to these places. Go to some of those places. Definitely go to fucking Tabs.
So I got the second place on the tour that somebody
What?
suggested.
What is it?
The homie Fern at my barber. And it's a place that you guys have been recommending. It's a place that you guys been to that I haven't been to, so I can still rate it.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
McLeod's.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I think that's a good one. I think it's a good
McLeod's.
one.
McLeod's is gonna be the next stop at the Unlucky Specialist Summer Bar Tour. It's a
All
bar.
right.
It's a brewery bar. You know what I mean? They serve drinks. We'll be reviewing the food. We're reviewing the beer. We'll be reviewing the vibe. Date TBD. We'll have to discuss some scheduling.
Yeah,
but we'll
yeah.
let you guys know exactly when we're doing all
I like
that.
the choice. I'm
So we had some people show up. Next time, let's have
Hopefully more people
Yeah,
show up.
exactly. Just
Everybody comes.
kick
Vibes,
it.
kick
We're
it.
not gonna look. I feel like people thought we were gonna
It's
do a
pod.
podcast.
No, even
No.
like the
Even-
owner of Taps thought we were gonna do a pod. I was like, nah, bro, we're just gonna kick it. Like,
No, we wouldn't just show up and be like, "Fuck yeah, let's start our own podcast
Yeah.
here on this bar." You
Nah,
know what I
it's
mean?
not like that at all.
No. We're gonna go. We're just gonna vibe the place out. We're gonna drink. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna have the camera on ourselves, kind of like vlog style, and you guys see a little bit of the footage that we have from Taps, thanks to Jason.
Yep.
We'll have that out just to show you guys what the vibe is like. You know what I mean? Nothing serious. No headphones. No mic. No nothing like that.
no
We're just
multiple cameras.
exactly no lights. Nothing like. We're just out there to vibe. We're out there to be with the people, hang out with the people, and just just have a good time. But let's take a quick break and then we'll be right back. 20 fucking slices of
That
cheese,
shit
dog.
does not look good.
That's disgusting.
No, but that's without it warmed up. You gotta wait till it warms
still
up a
looks
little.
awful.
bit.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
That's a cold cheese right there.
Yeah, look, it is in Thailand. The new menu item at Burger King Thailand.
I told you. Thailand.
Comically called the real cheese of Vorgor.
All right, guys, welcome back. Unlucky Specialists,
Brought to you by Sierra Nevada.
part 2.
I would
Hazy
get
little thing.
I would get super sponsored by Sierra Nevada.
Fuck yeah. You know how fucked up we used to get off Sierra Nevada in college?
Love it.
It's just being in NorCal, just being so like, yeah, we're gonna drink this.
You just feel like mad pretentious drinking the Sierra Nevada.
Because we're in the Sierra Nevadas. Nah,
it's
no.
like the most like basic of craft beers.
It
and
was
shit.
it was like, all right, like IPAs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no,
it's a good hazy.
No, this is a fucking great hazy.
Hazy little thing might be their best beer.
Hey, Sierra, we're still taking the
We're
sponsorship.
shitting on Sierra. We're like, I'd get the sponsor the fuck out of this. It's like, basic ass craft beer.
No, the hazies are fucking great. I haven't had the what was it called? Something torpedo.
IPA.
No,
Yeah,
we used,
torpedo
dude,
IPA.
I remember
We
like
used to fuck those things
we
up.
would always bring those to like Jason's little house parties. It's like, oh, I got
Because
this.
we knew that Jason fucked with.
Well, here's the thing though, they would always have, or maybe they still do. I don't buy them as much, but like I buy the hazy little thing
All
a
the
lot.
time.
But like I don't. I know they used to be known for having like those variety packs of like different types. Of
yeah,
beers.
they did.
And that's
They
what
did.
I always buy.
They started all that.
I feel
Because
like
I've seen a lot more beers do that, or a lot of different beer
they
brands.
were definitely
do that.
doing it in like 2012.
2010, dog. Like when I was
Probably.
in college.
Yeah, no, they were doing it. It's like oh, they got the pumpkin spice.
Oh,
it's like
I
all
remember
season-
that.
It's like all seasonal shit,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Speaking of seasonal beers, you know what beer reminds me of, Jason?
What?
The Samuel Adams cherry wheat.
That's such a random ass beer. Like,
For dog, we would fucking like wait. It would only come out for 3 months or 2 months. It was like late summer, right?
Yeah, a fall.
Oh,
Yeah,
early
like-
fall.
Yeah, early fall. Yeah, summerish, kind of.
Wasn't it like October? I guess that's fall. October, because I felt like it was September that we had it, but I guess but it was
an
more. It
autumn.
was like a autumnish beer. Great fucking beer.
Yeah.
I don't know. It tasted pretty good. It was smooth. It didn't taste too sweet like fucking like cherries. It was just beer.
You know, what's funny is it's probably sweet as fuck now to us.
probably.
huh?
Yeah.
I was
Now.
I was
Yeah.
about to say because
Yeah.
like once again, I know we're beating the drum, but the older I've
We're
gotten,
old.
I've like I stick to a certain type of beer, and if I want something
Hazies.
sweet though, I'll get a fucking cider.
I think
Like straight up, I
that's
like
fucking sweet.
No, but if I want something sweet, I'm not gonna get like a beer that might be sweet. I'm gonna get a cider. Like I'm gonna get like a certain type of cider. Or I'll just fucking get sangria or something. Like if I'm
Yeah,
looking for
maybe,
something
yeah,
with
yeah.
like a sweetness to it. Like there's this
mimosa.
yeah, something like that. There's this hibiscus drink that they have at Lincoln Hops. It's fucking delicious.
Mm.
It's a beer though.
It's not a beer though. It's a cider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see where they got you there.
Yeah, it's a cider. It's really good. But like, so I'm saying like now I kind of, but like I'm not gonna go out on a limb and like, oh, let me try this cherry fucking.
Well,
thing.
what if it's a beer? Like,
You-
what if it's a sour?
Well, this is the thing.
What if it's like a?
I don't drink sours anymore. Like straight up, I rarely drink sours. I never drink stouts anymore.
What's your go-tos? Like, stick to it. Like, there's gonna be that at the bar, and that's what you're going for.
Honestly, if there's a,
And you'll stick to it throughout the
I'll
night.
stick with like.
Let's say it's not your it's not Taps. It's not your regular bar.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always look for a single IPA between 5.9 and 6.9.
Okay.
Or a double IPA between like 7.9 and 8.9.
Oh wow.
Those are always my go-to.
And it doesn't matter what it is.
Or I'm gonna go with a Pilsner
Uh-huh.
and like keep it light, like a Mexican lager. That's what I'm doing. Like it's basically like a Modelo, like a Pilsner type of beer, a Mexican lager type of beer.
Right.
Or if I'm like trying to like drink something good, it's gonna be like a
Or if I'm
single
trying to get fucked
IPA
up.
or a double IPA. Straight up. That's it. I don't get out of it.
I go
I don't even drink
hazies.
Hefts anymore. I used to love Heffenweisen.
I used to love Hefeweizen.
I don't drink Hefts anymore.
But you know what? Blue Moon's a hef, right?
It is, I think it is.
It's considered a hef-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I was okay with Blue Moons, but what was that other one that was called Hefeweizen? Like it was the H. They had the Hefeweizen all, and it was yellow, and
No, I know they used to serve it at fucking.
It was a Stone
Crazy Harry's in the
Hefeweizen?
boot.
I don't know. Anyways, those hefs were great.
No, some hefts are still good. I'm lying. I've ordered hefts once in a while, but like
But my go-to beer when I go to a bar, I'm gonna go look for a hazy. Like I said at Taps, I asked for
that's your go-to.
like,
Hazy.
Hazy.
No
Hazy's
matter
are,
what.
Hazy's my comfort zone.
It's like
I know how drunk and how strong it will be, or sometimes it'll surprise me, so I'll slow it
So
down.
my single IPA is your hazy IPA.
Yeah.
Like you're drinking a hazy.
I'm drinking a hazy. If it's there, if they don't have it, I'm gonna look for Mexican lager, like a Modelo,
Yeah.
or some. If I'm like, no, there you go, Mexican lager or Modelo, Pilsner, same as you, and then my last call, maybe if I'm feeling frisky, maybe feeling okay. Like I don't know if that's a lager, but like an 805 or like a darker kind of. I don't know what that is, an amber
Like
or
an amber ale type of thing.
ish. You know
I don't
what I
know
mean?
if
Like
the 805 is an amber ale.
I think it's still considered an IPA.
It's still an IPA.
it's
Is
not an
it?
IPA.
Yeah, for sure.
805?
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see. But
805 Firestone 805?
Oh,
805 beer.
What is it?
It's an ale.
805 is a light, refreshing ale.
oh, okay. I always thought it was an IPA this entire time.
So I'm pretty sure 805 has IPA, or like Firestone
It's a
has
4.7. Yeah, no, Firestone definitely has an IPA. They have a lot of IPAs.
Yeah, but the 805 is I was thinking
You know what I mean?
kind of
Like,
amber ale-y.
yeah, you keep it yourself normal. Or like, I've been to bars where they don't have anything. I haven't had it in a while. Have you had a Newcastle?
Not a cool ass, man.
Right?
I haven't had a Newcastle.
It's a blonde
It's
ale.
a blonde ale?
wow. It's a little bitter.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
For a blonde.
Yeah, for sure.
Did we just turn into a beer podcast?
I'm not
We've
mad
always
at it.
been beer adjacent.
True.
We have been.
Yeah, Newcastle, the little brown ale.
Newcastle
action.
United.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm pretty sure Newcastle is from Newcastle. Dude, I used to
It's a
love,
brown ale.
I used to
Yeah.
love Newcastles.
That's what I'm
So
talking about.
good,
Yeah, I
Dude,
love them.
I used to drink those.
Yeah.
I haven't drank them in a while though. It's hard to find, kind
This
of.
thing is, I love beers.
You
with,
could buy 'em
or
at
those
Ralph's
brown
and
ales.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you pour them like with enough head like that.
You like what you like?
I
it kind of
love.
like
Oh, have you like a Guinness with a good amount of
that? See,
head?
I don't like Guinness.
No,
I can't fuck with Guinness.
Jeff.
I'm the same.
It's smooth.
I
It
can't.
tastes.
All right,
it
Jason,
tastes
what
like
are
a
your
brown
what
ale.
are your
yeah.
go-to?
Go to beer at a bar.
Well, I'm
Like
the
it-
opposite of you. If I'm going to like a nice place, I'm getting a sour.
Mm.
If not, then I'm doing like a Lagunitas. That's always been my.
Lagunitas is fire.
It's
Lagunitas IPA.
Yeah, Lagunitas IPA. Nothing.
That
What they started with.
white. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the basic
The basic
yeah.
one, and then if not, then I'm doing Modelo.
Modelo, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
See,
Sours.
I feel like
My brother's the same. He loves sours like that or red ales.
yeah, I've never
Red ales
really
are good.
sours are good like every once in a while.
But I'm not a big fan either,
yeah,
Jeff.
I'm not gonna
not.
like just off
I'm not.
top order one.
Yeah, for sure, me either.
Like-
I'll try some. If there's
someone-
what were those called? The samplers, the
Taster, yeah,
tasters
I'll
at a
taste
brewery.
I'll
I'll
get
taste it. Yeah,
And then if it's good, I'll order it.
Right.
Like I'm not opposed to
but
it.
I'm not gonna buy a whole ass
No,
fucking
I'm telling you,
sour.
I think my brain,
people
my
do that.
brain has been rotted by like IPA. Like I think I'm just stuck in like 2012, 2013, like Jeff vibe. Like I love IPAs. Like
too.
I just can't get over them.
Well, I
So
love
good.
hazies
Yeah,
because I feel like hazies that middle part of like a hef and an IPA.
see
What I mean by what I mean by
I
hef
like
because
hazies.
hefs reminds me of those citrusy notes that like orange and all that, and that's what I feel like hazy comes with. in the IPA. Then you get that bitterness of the hops afterwards. You know what I mean? Like you get the first of the sweetness, you would say, of the Hefeweizen orange citrus flavors, and then you get that
I
bitterness
just feel like
of the
the
hops.
hazy, there's so much taste to it. Like there's
100%.
so it's like if I drink that first, it's just gonna overwhelm the palate, and I'm not gonna like. That's why I like a good like.
But what are you gonna
chorus.
drink? But what are you drinking after that? If
No,
you're not
no,
drinking a red ale or anything else, you're just staying to the IPA, the hazies. You're fine.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna stick.
or
to
if you're gonna
hazes.
go to Pilsner has less of a taste.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I still like. I feel like the crisp, that pop of the crisp leaves. Like I feel like that's why I like a good single IPA, like a regular IPA. That first
Name
sip,
a good like off the top of your head, a good like just single IPA that you can go to and be like, boom.
Good Day. The
Good
Good
Day.
Day IPA.
Never heard of it.
Is it Good Day? I think it is Good Day IPA. Good Day IPA. Yeah.
818. It's an 818
Yeah.
brewery.
I love the Good Day 818 IPA. It's so good.
Okay.
It's like a
I never tried it.
It's
I'm
like
gonna have to try
it's
that
something
out.
that is just like it's just,
Just
like
refreshing.
like you take like I take a sip of that and I'm just like I'm like in a good zone. Like it's nice and strong, but it's not too strong.
and that's how I feel a hazy's like for me.
but see,
you know
it's
what I
just
mean?
too,
Like,
I love hazies, but it's just there's too much flavor
okay.
at once. I feel like a hazy is something that I will drink like. Let's say I'm about to go home and I'm already like 3 IPAs.
What?
I'll end
drink
it with
a
a hazy.
Damn, just a little hard more quarter than me. He's got a little more. He drinks his whiskey neat.
I do.
Damn.
Is neat just straight, or is
Yeah,
it with a
just
little,
straight.
or with a drip of water in it?
No, that's with neat is just straight.
Straight. No, I need an ice cube in my shit,
Yeah,
or like maybe some a little drip of ice cold water.
yeah.
How do you guys feel about like a fruit beer, like a Golden Road Mango Cart?
What about a tropical IPA?
See,
Oh yeah, tropical.
I
yeah.
fuck with a tropical IPA.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I
Because
fuck with
going into that IPA that we were talking about, I fuck with tropical IPAs.
too.
I recently tried a
See, mango,
grapefruit one.
but like on the mango cart shit, like I used to like them a lot, but I don't like them a lot anymore.
I used to like them a lot when I was a bitch.
No, but that's the thing, though, because they do the same thing to me as a hazy IPA, but without the kick in the face. It's like a hazy IPA. It's like there's a lot of flavor, but I know I'm like there's like a little, there's something to it.
I
There's
feel
some
like-
boldness to it.
The mango carts remind me of that drink you had, that sour that was very like juice. Like it feels like mango juice with a little bit of carbonation.
Are you
had
talking about the one that I got at
at Taps?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that one.
No,
it
no.
was
That's
okay.
That's what I'm saying. There's hit or misses. You have to have misses in beers.
No, yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. Like that, I tried it. You let me try that one, and it was like
because there was this IPA that I
Tastes
was
like
getting
Kerns.
this last time I tapped. I think it was Plain and Peach IPA or Peach and Plain IPA, and it would have like this like peach aftertaste.
you had a pep and peach.
pep and peach, but I forgot who makes it. But it's like pep and peach. But it was like the aftertaste, but it was like a subtle aftertaste of peach.
Yeah,
Amazing. I fucked with that.
I liked it a lot.
Oh, they're giving me a fucking
Pep and peach.
Pep and peach.
IPA. Pep and peach IPA.
It's fine if we don't find
Claremont. It is
Claremont. Yeah, it is Claremont. Peppers and peach. Well,
IPA.
he said pep. The guy said pep. He's shortening it up.
Claremont.
Yeah.
It is a Claremont.
Yeah, it was a Claremont Craft
Score
Ales.
89.
Wow.
Look at the rating on that.
That's not
There's only
great,
18
though.
votes though.
That's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
I mean,
18 votes.
18
but
votes.
this has a 3.7 right here in 40
yeah. That's more.
some.
Oh, Untapped. That's like one of those. Like I think there's this website where everybody rates their beers and shit. I'm not on there because I'm too lazy to do that shit.
I'm down to rate some beers.
Dude, there's some dudes who like they tag their beer every time they drink it.
You know, there's a podcast for everything now. There's a cigar podcast, like
Oh Jesus!
how what you like the flavor, the tone. Do you finish a cigar if you don't like it? And kind of to the podcast, you know what I mean? Do you like
Look,
cigars?
I do. I enjoy a cigar, like especially if I'm in Vegas.
We're going to play golf, and cigars
I'll
are a big
smoke a
thing.
cigar.
Okay.
what do I look for in a cigar? Because when we had some with Matt,
Matt's brother. Matt's brother is a big cigar guy.
Okay.
yeah, I was just
Depends
like,
on
okay.
what he likes. He probably gave you what he likes. Well, what you're looking for in a new cigar smoker as myself and you as
I'm
well.
you too. Like,
Yeah,
What I look for is something of a smooth but robust consistency. What I mean robust
I
is
was
that
about to ask that.
it doesn't just taste like a cigarette.
Oh hell no! I don't want it to taste like
Exactly. It tastes to. It's not. I wouldn't say smoky because that's weird to say because you're like.
No, but I know
But
what
like,
you mean.
like it's weird to say a dark.
It almost tastes like a fucking tree, bro. Like I want it to taste like it's like the barrel of whiskey or
no,
or
there you go. That's what I'm
like
looking
an
for.
oak
Exactly.
tree or some shit.
Exactly. That's what it tastes like. When
Not
you get
the
some
whiskey
good
itself, the barrel.
Yeah, you get that robust, smoky
Yeah.
like flavor in your mouth. It's not overpowering your mouth. It's not everything.
And I'll be the first to admit, I'm talking as a fucking layman rookie right now.
We don't know shit about cigars.
And I probably have smoked some bullshit cigars, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there has been no cooler ass moment in my life than sitting at the sports book at the Caesars.
Love it.
And I'm drinking fucking, I don't know what I'm drinking because I'm so overwhelmed by this cigar, bro. Just like no, because the buzz.
Then you must have had a good cigar too,
Maybe,
because
dude,
that's what you're also looking for. Is a good nicotine buzz. You know what I mean? You'll get
and
that.
Like, it's like, they tell you don't inhale, and I'm trying my
You're
best
not
not to.
gonna
You're
inhale.
not, because
You
it's
just-
gonna blow your shit up if you inhale. You're supposed to just kind of like,
in your mouth, and you.
oh
blow it
man,
out.
it was the best. Next thing I know, bro, I'm done. I'm like done with the whole shit, and it's like the thing is like barely hanging out. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
At the sports book,
At the sports,
getting drinks brought to you.
yes, it was great. It was one
That
of
sounds
those,
beautiful.
It's one of my.
That
like,
sounds. I feel.
better
I
Vegas
feel
memories.
like Frank Sinatra was playing in the background or something like that. The
No.
guy of the story. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
the opposite. There was no
Yeah.
music playing. I just hear fucking sports.
fucking
There's dudes being like, "Yeah, go horse number
Brad
9."
Pitt and what's his name are making a heist on the Mirage.
What, Ocean's 11?
Yeah.
So everything's.
Well,
gonna
Jeff's
slow.
at the fucking sports
I'm just
book.
there like ashing on my pants. I'm just like sitting there.
You know?
Now cigars are cool. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is, I remember one of my homies invited me. He has a friend who has a back house that's like literally built for cigar smoking. So it's
Okay.
like there's a humidifier.
Right,
it has
right.
like this air filter. It has all these specialized couches and lounge chairs.
Yeah.
It's like the right temperature.
The ashtrays.
Right temperature for everything, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
he has a whole like place where he is that humidifier, humidor? I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's like basically-
Humidifier.
Yeah,
Or
it's like
humidor, whatever.
Yeah, it's like where he has all the cigars.
Yeah,
and
yep.
shit. And
They
I
have to
go
be a
there.
certain
It's like a whole
temperature.
bunch of older cats too. Like I'm like the youngest dude in the room. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be here. Like all these, like, but I got the invite.
Just hold your own. You know what I mean?
Right? So like, and he's like, hey, what are you smoking? I'm like, dude, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know what I'm smoking. Like, he's like, give me something that like you would like a rookie smoke. And then the homie's like, nah, don't give him the rookie shit. He's like, give him some something good. Like he like
Okay.
suggested something
Yeah.
for me. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. It was
Yeah,
fun.
whatever.
And here's the thing though, it was like actually encouraged to like not finish it. Like it was like, cause like we're gonna leave. Like we're only gonna be there for like an hour, and an
And just,
hour
like,
was like kind
yeah.
of too long to like
Oh, for sure.
kill it. Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to chill on that.
No,
shit.
yeah, you chill on that
talk,
shit. Yeah,
everybody's just
exactly. You're not like,
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
and this was post sports book shit. So I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
like, damn, maybe I smoked that shit too fast.
that's
Like,
why you got a fucking
yeah, 'cause,
headache.
like,
Yeah.
It was like encouraged.
Not
to,
headache,
like,
but like
chill,
lightheadedness.
everyone's talking. No one's really hitting it. Like they're hitting it, but they're kind of just chilling.
Exactly.
And then like the homie was like, yeah, we're gonna leave. Like I gotta go do some shit. And like he drove me there. And then they're like, oh yeah, like put it out. He's like, take it with you. Like they were like, no, like it was like very
Ooh, I don't
chill
know.
vibes. Like it was cool.
I've heard you're not supposed to like turn it out and take it with you. And,
Yeah,
like
no.
smoke it later. You
No,
know what I mean?
that's pretty.
Just
But
smoke
that's
it.
pretty much what they said. Take it with me. Like
Wow.
And these dudes are
And
like,
these guys, yeah, I know
these
what I'm saying.
were
These guys
pros
have
in the game.
a fucking house, a room to fucking
Maybe,
smoke these
There's
days.
the thing. Maybe it's like not like I think because you're supposed to like chill there the whole time. But I
Right.
think also like who's gonna hit a fucking cigar that I fucking was hit? Like they're not gonna fucking hit that shit later, right? I would assume.
Yeah, they would throw
So
that
they're like,
out.
just fucking take it with you.
You're right.
Like,
Yeah, you're right.
It's like that's
You're
gonna
right.
go to waste. Like
Yeah.
just fucking.
We'll throw it away.
Yeah, it's like might as well
Fuck, take it with you.
Yeah.
You're a runt.
just
You don't
as-
know what the fuck you're talking about. Take it with you.
I'm assuming, right? It's like fucking like they're like, this is gonna go to the trash bag. Might as well take it.
Yeah,
with
for
you.
sure, for sure. I
was like,
I
yes,
can believe that a little
I will.
more.
I didn't even smoke it after. I probably should have.
I've smoked a cigar afterwards, and then I told my cousin, he's like, "Yeah, that's a bad idea." I mean,
Probably.
especially, depends on what kind of cigar. If he gave you a good cigar, then yeah, you know, they have they
Like,
hold
what
their
if you got
flavor
that,
24 hours
good
later.
Cuban, bro. Everyone's like, "Oh, did you get a real Cuban?" Like the
I smoked
true
a Cuban.
Cubans?
I smoked a Cuban in Cancun.
A real Cuban. Oh no, on
Because there's
Cancun,
a-
you'll
yeah.
get a real Cuban.
Yeah, I got a real Cuban.
Because that Cancun. I mean, I
The
think
resort
it's like
was it
50
had a
miles
guy
away.
who was actually rolling them for you.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Legit.
that.
Sick.
that is. So
I mean,
sick.
You'd have to pay. I mean, it was an all-inclusive resort, but you had to pay for the cigars.
Oh, of
but
course.
it was,
Still
but
cool,
he
though.
was rolling the fucking leaves there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was a whole exhibit, and then you just paid for them, and then you got a fucking Cuban cigar.
Like, talk about vibes. I feel like cigar culture is like all about vibes.
It is.
It's like pure vibes.
Speaking of going back to bars, was in Santa Clarita. There's a cigar bar right next to the Cheesecake Factory by the ball. Dudes just be chilling there on their doing work, just smoking.
No, I'm gonna tell you
cigar,
right now. I
bro.
bet you if we brought a camera into a cigar bar, they would escort us out immediately.
Immediately.
100%.
They'd be like, "What the
Immediately.
fuck, bro? It's like taking a camera in a sauna, bro.
Yep.
It's like, get the fuck out
Motherfuckers
of
be
here.
doing that now, shit now. You know what I mean? You taking your phone in. I'm like, I'm
The
half naked.
sauna?
Here. Yeah,
I can just imagine someone record some shit in the sauna.
because they're recording themselves. But then,
They just
what did you
record
catch?
themselves
What if you get catch a glimpse of this little guy over here?
I've
Yeah.
seen dudes record themselves in the sauna.
You know what I mean? Like,
Just as long as you don't talk.
yeah, just that's that sauna etiquette. Just
Sauna etiquette.
just let's
bro.
all breathe in unison and just leave each other the fuck alone.
Damn.
Don't talk to me.
Damn, sauna etiquette. We're going from fucking cigars to
To
sauna.
sauna etiquette to fucking wine bars in Santa Clarita. There's also a wine bar in Santa Clarita, just all wine. And motherfuckers be playing like the Spanish guitar. Like
last night,
ding,
I went,
ding, ding, ding.
dude. Last
No,
night I
literally
went to
Spanish
the
guitar.
Hollywood Bowl and
Yeah.
like one of Amber's like best friends.
Oh yeah, I
had,
saw
like,
you put that up.
had like a wine event, like because you know like you can like have a picnic before
Yeah, yeah.
and shit. It's the first time I ever went to the Hollywood Bowl. Back.
Ever?
Ever. I've never been to the
Nah.
Hollywood Bowl, but like
Best place ever.
yeah, it was fucking sick. And then I didn't even listen. It's like classical, like Gustavo Dudamel.
You were like, fuck this, I'm getting fucked
it was
up all
kind of
wine.
fire, but like it was like it's not my type of music, but it was cool though. Like,
Like,
I enjoyed it.
hey.
Honestly, I caught myself doing that a couple of times. Like that was sick. I was like, that was a drop right there.
That's a good sample.
Yeah, that was a drop. Right there. But you know, she's like super into wine. Like Amber's friend, like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
had like these like 9-10 wines that she made us like do this like quiz and shit. And,
Yeah,
like,
that's
The
cool.
fuck?
yeah, like
That's
there,
cool.
there was like the charcuterie board, and like she had like it was like all Armenian wines. It was all like Armenian
Armenian
food.
wines,
The
wow.
charcuterie board was like Armenian based and shit.
Is her
and she
friend
was
Armenian?
like, yeah, and she
Okay,
was like
sorry.
giving this whole like every wine had this whole backstory. And shit. I'm like, this is kind of tight. Like,
That is
That is
dope.
tight.
and the thing is, like, she was like,
I like that about wine drinking. You know what I mean?
No, she was-
where you could pair it with certain shit.
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
She
Like,
was definitely doing like I told Amber like she should just become a sommelier. Like she should just go into that. Like she's almost like adjacent to that.
you have to go
Like,
to school
she's-
for that.
Oh, 100%. But like she's super into like all that wine shit, and she did
Yeah.
a really good job. Like
Yeah.
everything was and like she would pour like it was like such a small pour for
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
but low key by
And
the
the
end
cup-
of the night,
oh,
I
the
was
cups-
lit, dude.
Yeah,
I,
for sure.
I wasn't like lit, but I was like, yo,
You're on a
like,
good
I'm
one.
buzzed. I was on a good
and you're
one.
not sleepy
Yeah.
when you drink too much wine. Because when you drink too much wine, you get a little bit like,
Dude.
and you're too comfortable. You're like,
And we're listening to this like opera / classical
you're
music.
like, hey,
And, like
Hey!
it was kind of
Hey!
I was laughing though because like obviously I have no idea what's going on, and then by the time it's over, like we're walking down and all these people are like, that was phenomenal, that was outstanding. I was like, damn, was it really? Because it was kind of cool.
yeah,
Like,
fuck with that
I was
shit.
like, I
dog.
guess if I liked it, and
I
you
took a
came
cap
here,
with that shit.
I should have. I told Amber that.
That
I was
would've
like,
been
this
fucking
is,
dope.
I should have done shrooms today. Nah, but it was cool. I've never been to Hollywood, but shout out to the wine people.
Shout out to the winos. no, seriously. Wine drinking is a whole different. We drank a bunch of wine when I went up to my family retreat to Lake Arrowhead. We just talked about it a couple weeks ago. Me and my brother had a good bottle of wine. We had another bottle. Like it's just so different. That wine,
Definitely
like that feeling, like just leaving it like at the party for my sister-in-law that we had, that somebody had brought wine. We put it in a decanter and just
let it chill.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You do that whole thing,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
just tastes different.
It's funny to me though,
100%.
because like with wine, with beer for sure, like I know all the different tastes and like
Right.
I can tell it,
Notes.
but when it comes to like wine, I'm like, yeah, this one tastes exactly like this other one, bro.
No,
Like straight up, especially last night, because she was like going in on like the different shit,
Right.
and like there was this whole quiz to it, like right how you like the boldness, the aromas.
maybe she is going to school for that shit.
Yeah,
dude.
no, it's like
That's
the
why
boldness, the
you were
aromas. It's like it wasn't even the aftertaste. It's a mad different word for it.
the after birth.
I don't even. But then I was like, I don't know, crisp,
Jeff's only adjectives.
citrus.
Wow.
And then the next one, I was like, I
Wine.
was kind of citrus too, like fucking citrus.
It was whiny.
It's like this one, a burst.
Look up adjectives for fucking
I was being
wine.
a super noob, but everybody there was a noob too. No one knew what they were doing except her.
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing. I was
That's
like,
dope.
this is cool.
As long as she
No,
knows
it
what
was
she's
cool.
doing.
No, it was fire. She should do it again.
Yeah. I love drinking wine. And that's the thing about wine. You just pair it so well with food. You know what I mean? Like when you know, like, or when other people know what to pair
Yeah,
it with.
other people got to know from me.
Yeah,
I'm just
like-
I'll drink it.
We had wine for my bachelor party at the Delmonico's in Vegas, and then I did it again later. The sommeliers and the waiters know how to pair steaks with certain wines, and it just goes. Like if you take a bite of like
Yeah.
a medium to medium rare steak,
Yeah.
and you're still chewing on it, and you sip a little bit of that red Cabernet, or you know what I mean, it just goes so well together. Like they know, like you know what I mean, like to just eat red meat and wine together.
Is it
you know
time
what
to
I mean?
transition to leave beer alone and transition to wine?
Fuck, you know what I mean?
Our
We're
precious
we're just
beer.
gonna like come out with bottles
I feel
and
like
just
like beer's like
No,
my
beer's
cat.
always gonna
I
be
just
there.
want to hold it.
no beer's always gonna be there.
I just want to.
Beer's that friend that looks over that shoulder.
I just want to tickle my beer's chin. Like I will never leave you.
You're always gonna be in my life.
Oh,
There's
my
gonna be
God.
that refrigerator in the garage, and it's gonna be full of you.
Don't you think I'll betray you for wine?
But we'll have a special fridge in the house for wine,
It's funny. It's like all the basketball players. They're always like just drinking wine
because
they
wine
got
is
to.
not so like
Is that-
carbo like
yeah.
like no so
No, it
much
makes
carbs.
sense.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're
Well, that's-
athletes. They're looking after their bodies and shit. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, should we start like fucking?
Hey,
watching our
I fuck
carbs?
with I fuck with wine though.
I
Like
love it.
I
Yeah,
you know
wine's good.
we
I'm
got to
into
do a
it.
podcast one day. We're gonna break some steak, some good steak.
Just eating.
We're- and literally it's gonna be an ASMR episode. We're just gonna be eating we're gonna be eating fucking steak and drinking some wine. Just everybody's faces. That'd be fun. I
It's
don't
not
know.
like anybody
I'm not
else
mad at it.
has not done that.
Right.
We'll just do it better.
Yeah. Then everybody else has done
Just
it.
doing like better than anyone else has ever fucking done it.
Yeah, man.
This is what happens when there's no sports.
This
right?
happens
Like,
when there's
we're-
nothing
we're
to
just-
talk about.
we're-
We start talking about alcohol and eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what happened, Jeff? What's happened in the?
Nothing.
Victor Wembanyama is shut down for the year.
Shut
No,
not for the, shut down for all of summer league. He had one bad game, one good game. Did you see any of that shit?
I saw the bad. We were there together on the bad game.
Yeah, the bad game. He had a bad game, but he had another good. Like I feel like summer league is like not that important. It's just like a nice little glimpse.
It's this little window of don't forget basketball's still here. You know what I mean? Like I know it's baseball season, but don't forget it's basketball.
Speaking about like not forgetting about basketball though, what do you think about that in-season tournament though?
Good topic. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, so what? I don't know if I understand it yet. Like, it's in the middle of the season. Does it
All
stop?
the games count
It's
for the
like
regular
the
season.
Champions League.
No, it's more like you know how. Do you know what the FA Cup is?
Yes, it's like the FA Cup.
It's basically
but the FA Cup isn't it once every 4
No,
or
the
3
FA
years?
Cup is every year, and it's basically like all the leagues in England
right.
play, and then eventually the Premier League comes in because they're the top league, right?
Right.
So then it's like basically like a league cup.
Yeah, it is. It's like the championship and all of those teams. And,
they
and,
play and then they go, but that's because they have mad
Yeah.
leagues. But basically, the U.S. I mean, the NBA is trying to do their version of that, but without including the G League or nothing. It's just in between just the NBA teams. But all those games count for the regular season, so those are all regular season games. except the championship game
So all those games that they're playing
are going to be regular season games.
So what
So
happens
the
to the seeding? What happens to the seeding of the of that tournament? Like, how do
Basically,
you
they already
because
did
there's
it. They did
there's a
random
schedule.
Yeah, they did a random draw, right? So it's basically a random draw based on last season standings. So it's basically like they already did it. East
Right.
has their own groups.
But you move on besides the group stage.
So basically,
how is that like predicted in the schedule?
Yeah, because so it's basically 2 home games and 2 away games because there's 4 people in each group, right?
Right.
So it's 2 home games and 2 away games. Those games, let's say like because the Lakers and the Grizzlies are in the same group, so the Lakers play the Grizzlies one time in that group. So
Right.
that one game is going towards their whatever would have been their normal regular season matchup. So let's say if they have 3 matchups in the regular season, that one game is already.
So is the NBA schedule kind of like in limbo until after that?
It's
the
not
tournament?
really in limbo because it's basically going to be like every team is only going to play each other once. It's all single
guess so, yeah.
elimination. So basically, let's say like the championship doesn't matter because that's not counting for the regular season.
Right.
But let's say the semifinals is the Lakers against the Bulls. And no, it's West against West and East against East until the championship. So let's say it's Lakers against fucking Warriors,
Right.
Or in the semifinals, the Lakers and the Warriors play 4 times a year, right?
Oh, okay.
So then that semifinal game will be one of those games now. But say if they don't play,
but the thing is, the difference between last year and this year is we knew when that fourth game was.
Exactly. So now
now it's
that
like
one game is in limbo. Yeah, that one specific game would be in limbo if they do play. But those 4 games that are in the group stage,
confusing as fuck.
it's pretty like straightforward. But either way, I like it.
It's pretty straightforward if you're smart as fuck. Yeah, whatever, Jeff.
It's pretty straightforward if you're great at mathematics, which I'm not. No, but I like. You know what? Like I kind of like it because the NBA needs to try something new, and I like it when they're doing it during that like weird time during November and December where it's like a lot of football and the NBA. No one really cares about the NBA until after New Year's anyway.
Right.
So it's kind of like giving people kind of something to watch. It doesn't really interrupt the regular season.
It doesn't interrupt the football thing, you know.
It doesn't really. It's like now there's like a little championship game.
Yeah.
It's like fuck it. There's just something new. It's not. And it's. I don't think it's that
I'm down
radical.
for something new. You know what I mean?
And I don't think it's that radical. And I also think it gives like a lot of these teams like that will like what if Orlando just gets
because what's the prize out of this? The players get money. What does the team get?
Yeah, the players all get like $1 million, $500,000 bonuses to their paychecks and shit.
I'm down with $500,000.
Yeah, I mean shit. If you're a guy that's playing on the minimum, that's your whole yearly salary
or more.
Or
Some guys get $250.
Yeah, if you're a G League caller.
Yeah,
exactly.
Two-way player.
Yeah, exactly. So you're basically making more than your double your yearly salary because you won a tournament. So
I'm with it.
Yeah, I mean,
you get those guys to play hard.
Chump change for LeBron, but it's not chump change for the rest of the guys.
Yeah, for real.
So I think it's kind of fun. You get a cool little trophy, and I think it's the first year
and
of
it's something different. It gets something like talk. Like I feel like it makes the regular season mean something. We saw this last season, just kind of been like whatever, and then the postseason was exciting, right? We saw everything kind of go back to normal with the playoffs.
Yeah, because I think the play-in tournament also adds to that because then you see the Lakers be in the play-in tournament and then they go to the conference finals. You see the Heat be in the play-in tournament and go to the finals.
Exactly.
So that's like something new that the NBA did and it's working. So I feel like the NBA is like, let's try something new. And it's going to be the first year, so there's going to be some kinks. There's going to be some road bumps, but I feel like they'll figure something out. They'll probably make the incentives better as the time goes on. Maybe they'll introduce like a G League team or like maybe a European team or something like something like that. Who knows? It could happen. In the like the semifinals are going to be in fucking Vegas, so it's like the Final Four is in Vegas and the championship game is in Vegas. It gives like another thing to do, like let's go to Vegas. Let's go to Vegas,
and that's how you know the NBA is gonna start a team in Vegas.
100%.
Like the next, they talked about the whole expansion shit. It's gonna be after the whole.
It's gonna be in Seattle and Vegas.
Next broadcast deal. It's gonna be Vegas for sure.
It's gonna be Vegas and Seattle.
No, I feel like Vegas is first.
Well, they have to do 2. They always do it in 2s.
Oh, because there are 32 teams right now.
So it's like
gonna 30.
They're gonna do Vegas and Seattle, and then they'll move like New Orleans and Minnesota to the east.
Yeah,
and then it just works out.
That does work out.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Minnesota's basically
imagine the Lakers just staying on the West Coast and having instead of dealing with Minnesota and New Orleans. Well, Memphis also is over
Memphis
there.
might be further than
Yeah.
New Orleans, so it might
So
be
it
Memphis.
might be
to the
Me-
East Coast.
Yeah, Memphis and New Orleans.
Memphis and Minnesota. Minnesota's the furthest team.
Yeah, Memphis and Minnesota.
That's on the west. That's on the west.
Fuck it. The farthest is New Orleans.
Fuck it. Fuck
the
geography.
Fuck geography. fuck learning.
Fuck actual mileage.
But yeah,
But
man.
that's pretty much it. I mean, other than
Other
that, Messi's gonna get introduced this
Yeah,
week.
Inter Miami.
He already made a fucking chicken sandwich for the Hard Rock.
For real?
Yeah, it's like a messy chicken sandwich. They're like, damn, he's American.
Is it messy?
No, it's not like. I see what you did there. No, it's clean, bro. It's clean, bro. No, it's 2 patties and a lot of shit on it.
Oh, for sure. Speaking of burgers, did you see the Thailand's Burger King's cheeseburger?
No.
It's 20 There's no patty. It's just 20.
No, they're selling that here.
It's in Thailand.
No, some dude just ate it.
No, it's in Thailand. 20 pieces of cheese.
Yeah.
That's
Just
too much.
literally look it up.
It's
What do I put in?
Burger King,
cheese, like all cheeseburger.
no, Burger King Thailand burger.
I feel like it's not just in Thailand though. There's
There you go. That's what it is.
20 slices, but is it just in Thailand? International menu item called the real. Look at that shit.
20
dog.
fucking slices of
That
cheese,
shit
dog.
does not look good.
That's
bro.
disgusting.
No, but that's without it warmed up. You gotta wait till it warms
still
up a
looks
little
awful.
bit.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
That's a cold cheese right there.
Yeah, look, it is in Thailand. The new menu item at Burger King Thailand.
I told you. It's Thailand.
Comically called the real cheese burger.
Who in Thailand is like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, I love fucking cheese, dog. There you go.
That shit looks awful.
Real
The real
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger right there.
That shit looks completely awful, bro.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
What is that?
There's a hand out of that guy's fucking suit.
crocodile ramen from Taiwanese restaurant.
Nah, fuck
Nah.
that shit.
Nah, I'm good off that.
I feel like we could end that
let's
episode
end
on
it
this.
with crocodile ramen, bro.
We're good on
Fuck
fucking
that.
cheese and crocodile ramen.
I
Guys,
think we've had enough.
we're dramatizing you enough. It's your boy Sam Torres.
It's your boy Jeff Defania. Shout out to Jason. We out
Yep.
here. Peace.
Woo!
That crocodile shit was disgusting.
That was
dude.
bad.
What the fuck?